Mary's grandpa works in a bookies, and because he doesn't really have anyone to look after her, she goes along with him with like special permission from the manager, and she just sort of stays out of the way. And this is the opening of the book, and there's a robbery happening. When me and Grandpa watched James Bond films, he told me not to be scared because people didn't have guns like that in Scotland. That must have been why the robbers used hammers. "Empty the tills," one of them shouted. "Everybody stay back. Nobody needs to be a hero." The robber had the hammer above his head like he would use it on Grandpa if he didn't do what he said. It was like something off the telly, but I couldn't change the channel. I was crouched down under a table next to the staff room. The robbers couldn't spot me. They were both wearing those masks you wore for the cold. Balaclavas, that was the proper word. "I need a winning coupon to put through," Grandpa said, "to get the till to open." The robber had one. He handed it over. "Barca at home, 12-1 on," the robber shouted. "But a win's a win, eh?" He was using a silly deep voice so he wouldn't know what his real one was like. Grandpa took the betting slip and scanned it. His computer buzzed. "The safe next," the robber went on. "We'll have the insert as well." Grandpa leaned down to twirl the clicky wheel to open the safe. "The safe's no problem," Grandpa said, "but the insert takes 30 minutes notice to open." I could see the robber's big teeth showing through the hole in his mask. "Don't start," the robber said. "I know that bloke there's been waiting on his winnings for half an hour." As the robber pointed to a man standing near the counter, the safe beeped 5 times. "That'll be the insert ready for opening, aye," said the robber. "Aye, very good," Grandpa said. "You've it all planned out, I suppose." The other robber was going round the security cameras, spraying them with black spray paint. He had a hammer too. When he was done, he stood guard near the door. So there was desk robber and guard robber. Guard robber didn't come near to the desk, so I didn't get to see his eyes or mouth, but I was 99% sure he was the ugliest person ever. Apart from maybe desk robber, it was okay to call bad people ugly. They didn't have feelings the way good people did. It was a Saturday and the shop was busy. The robbers didn't tell anyone to get on the ground though. The men stood with their arms crossed and made mean faces, but no one tried to stop it. One man kept writing his bet on a slip with a little pen. My heart went so fast it was sore. Grandpa was putting the money into their big rucksack as fast as he could. Grandpa's boss, Mr. Ferguson, was in the staff room. He was staring out the crack in the door, whispering into his mobile phone. I hoped he was phoning 999. If he wasn't, it was just the worst time to fancy a chat with someone. I started to pee myself and couldn't stop, all down my tights and onto the floor. It was terrible, but it still felt nice, the warm feeling down my legs. It made a puddle and creeped over the carpet towards the staff room. Maybe the robbers could smell it, but they didn't say anything. It would have been good if I could have chased them away with the smell of my pee. Desk robber looked up and noticed a camera above the desk that guard robber hadn't sprayed with paint. He smashed it with his hammer and the glass tinkled down to the floor. I got such a fright I banged my head on the top of the table. I bit into the slimy inside part of my lip so I wouldn't scream. Grandpa wasn't scared, or maybe he was just pretending that he wasn't. "Easy fella," he said. "I'm doing it, you'll not get any trouble for me." Grandpa was being nice to them, but they weren't saying thank you because they were no good, rotten to the core robbers. "Hurry up, man," said guard robber. Desk robber leaned over the counter and snatched the money from Grandpa's hands and shoved it in the bag. It was probably a lot of money, but the rucksack didn't look full. They could have brought a carrier bag with them, but then maybe they didn't even have 5 pence, and that's why they needed the bookies' money so much. "Right, let's move it, Johnny," said guard robber. "Fuck's sake," desk robber said. "Didn't he say my name?" "Duncan." "That's no fair, you meant that." "Boys," Grandpa said, "on your way, aye?" I wish Grandpa had stayed quiet like me. "Shut it, you old prick," desk robber said, and swung his hammer over the counter. Grandpa tried to get out of the way, but it smacked into his shoulder. He fell off his wheelie chair. It made a big clatter when it hit the floor, but Grandpa didn't even shout "ow" or "oh ya beastie." The 2 robbers ran off out the door. No one tried to be a hero and stop them. I made sure I didn't bang my head when I got out from under the table, then ran over to Grandpa. My shoes were wet and squelchy. I wanted to be away from the pee smell, but it followed me. "Are you okay, Grandpa?" "Never mind me, hen. Are you alright?" I peed myself. "I'm sorry." "Guess what? Me as well."